Well, the former president of the Spokane Valley Pop Warner Association pleaded guilty to stealing $24,000 that was supposed to go toward helping kids play football.
The case was closed in June, but it took more than a year for the city to fulfill a public records request Two on Your Side submitted to find out details about the case.
KREM 2's Lindsay Nadrich poured through hundreds of pages of documents. These are just a few. She also spoke with the Spokane Valley Pop Warner Association about how they've moved on and how they plan on preventing something like this in the future.
A man named Johnson Marsalis was the president of the Spokane Valley Pop Warner Association from June 2014 to July 2016. During that time, he embezzled roughly $24,000 from the association that was supposed to go toward helping kids play football and participate in cheer. Instead, that money was used for things like eating out, shopping, landscaping, and to pay for his divorce attorney.
So the theft actually happened from 2014 to 2016. During that time, he was president of the Spokane Valley Pop Warner Association and coached a traveling youth baseball team. But we're telling you about it now because it took the city of Spokane a year to respond to our records request. Here's the proof. We submitted the request for the police report and court documents in November of 2016, and we just got it back this week. Johnson Marsalis' scheme to embezzle money went unnoticed for more than a year. So here's how we did it. The Spokane Valley Pop Warner Association has a bank account set up with Mountain West Bank. But Marsalis opened a separate account in March of 2015 under the Spokane Valley Pop Warner Association name with Washington Trust Bank. This allowed him to deposit checks made out to the organization into an account only he knew about.
Spokane Valley Pop Warner first saw signs of possible fraud in connection with Marsalis in July of 2013 when they noticed a debit card charge in one of the football team's accounts for an online adult website, Adult Friend Finder. When they asked Marsalis about it, he said an assistant coach was in charge of the account. It was a mistake and that he would take care of it. Second indication of fraud came a year later in 2014 when they noticed 2 charges for gas on the main account. Again, they asked Marsalis about it and he said it was a mistake and that he must have used the wrong card and he would refund the money. But it wasn't until July of 2016 that the association discovered Marsalis' separate bank account. As soon as they found out about it, Marsalis was taken off all team accounts and removed as president.
I spoke to the Spokane Valley Pop Warner Association's new president, Darren Danicus, about the theft.
It caught us off guard. The judge rendered his decision, so unfortunately there's not much we can do with that. But I know going forward right now, he paid all of his money back to us, so we have all that money back so we can move on.
Marsalis was ordered to pay back the money he stole. Bank records show more than $26,000 was filtered through the account. Police believe he stole approximately $22,500 to $24,500 from Spokane Valley Pop Warner. The rest was stolen from his traveling youth baseball team. Bank records show more than $5,000 was withdrawn in cash. Marsalis said he used this for personal incidentals. More than $10,000 was used for things like Avista, Nordstrom Rack, Reliable Credit, Vero Water and Power, Amazon, landscaping, and Cooney Law Office. $9,000 was used for baseball-related expenditures. Then a couple $1,000s was used for miscellaneous items such as Kimmel Athletic, trophy kits, a business license, and Spokane Indians. Finally, $3,500 was spent on baseball and personal incidentals. This is all money from cash, checks, both football and baseball-related fees, donations, and fundraisers. So instead of the money going toward kids, Marsalis used it for himself.
In June of 2014, the association confronted Marsalis about a missing $3,500 that was raised through their annual golf fundraiser. He claimed the money was stolen out of his truck. When questioned about the theft by police, Marsalis said in 2015 he was going through a divorce and that it was causing financial duress. Marsalis was initially charged with first-degree theft, second-degree theft, and money laundering, which are felonies. But because he was willing to pay back the entire amount he stole up front, and because of his lack of criminal history, he pleaded guilty to third-degree theft in June of this year, which is a misdemeanor.
It's up to the judge to make the decision. The main important thing, again, was just that we got our money back.
Since the theft, the Spokane Valley Pop Warner Association says they've moved on and had 2 successful seasons. They want people to know they removed Marsalis immediately and that he's no longer affiliated with them.
We've had great success in our program the last 2 years, and I can reassure you that the funds are accounted for, and we're looking to continue to grow and supply a great, fundamentally sound program for our kids.
Spokane Valley Pop Warner says they have great board members who have put steps in place to make sure something like this can't happen again.
It's more transparent now. So we meet once a month and we go over our finances and see what money's coming in and out and work on a budget, but it's more hands-on. So we have more than just one person looking at those numbers.
The goal of the organization is to help kids play football and participate in cheer. They say the money Marcellus stole has been repaid and was put toward programs for the kids. They hope what one person did doesn't reflect poorly on their entire organization. I'm Lindsay Nadrich, KREM 2 News.